Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, you're welcome. My name is Anita, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time I upload new tutorials on my channel. If you're a member, you're welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you on how to draft and sew this short step by step. So if you want to know how I do this, keep on watching. So for you to be able to make this pattern, you're going to be needing your drafting paper. And also went ahead to draw a straight line, which is going to be my guideline. Next thing I'm going to do is to take from my waist to my hip dip, which is 8 inch. From my waist to my crotch dip, which is 10 inch. From my waist to the length of the short, which is 15 inch. Then I'll go ahead to connect it with a straight line. After doing so, the next thing I'm going to do is to take round my hip divided by 4. So mine is 37. 37 divided by 4 will give me 9.025. I will mark it up. Then after marking it, I'll go ahead to connect it with a straight line. When I'm done connecting it, the next thing I'm going to do is I will come here, I will take my thigh around my thigh measurement, will divide it by 2. So mine is 22. 22 divided by 2 will give me 11 inch. Then now I will measure whatever I have from here to here, and I will move it up here like so. Then I'm going to mark it up. Then I'm going to take my calf roller, I'll connect those points together just like so. After doing so, the next thing I'm going to do now is I will come here, the 11 inch which I use, I'm going to mark it here as well. That's the 11 inch. I will mark it here. After marking it, I'll add 1 inch of allowance. Then I'll do the same thing here. Add again 1 inch of allowance. I'll go ahead to connect it. After connecting it, I'm going to go ahead now to modify here. Then I will cut it up. I'll just go ahead now to pin it on top of another paper. When I'm done pinning it, I'll come here. I'm going to slant down the front by 1/2 inch. I'll connect it like so. Now, I will come here. I'm going to measure from that 1/2 inch that I slant down. I'll go up by 1 inch. Connect it from here to here like so. When I'm done connecting it, the next thing I'm going to do is I will come here. I'm going to be increasing the crotch of the back. So whatever we had for the crotch of the front, we're going to be adding it back. Like for example, if I had 2 inch, I'll go ahead to add 2 inch for the back crotch as well. And remember, when we are adding the crotch, we are measuring from the original measurement, not from the 1 inch we added, okay? Now I'll go ahead now to add 1 inch of allowance as well. Then now what I'm going to do is to come here. I will measure whatever I have from here to here, and I'm going to add it to the front just like so. Okay, then I'll add it. It's 1 inch. I'll just go ahead to add 1 inch all the way here like this, like so, and like so here. Then I'm going to connect it all the way like so. I'm going to place it like so, connect it. Then the rest I'll go ahead to do it with straight line. Then I'll connect this as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'll come here to this downer part. I'm going to go in by 1 inch. Connect. Then I'll connect the crotch to that 1 inch like so. Then we'll go ahead now to cut. The rest of the piece is going to be the same. Now just go ahead to fold in my pattern. I'll go ahead to cut my waistband. I'll be going in with a waistband of 4 inch. My elastic is 1.5, but multiply that by 2 because we're going to be folding it over. Then the 1 inch is going to be for sewing allowance. That's to join the band to the short. Then I'll put 1/4 of my waist measurement plus 1 inch. All together is 8. Then I'll go ahead to connect. After doing so, I'll go ahead now to cut it up. When I'm done cutting, this is what I have. I have the front and I have the back. If you do not add any allowance, you're going to add 1/2 inch of allowance. Remember, you're supposed to add 1/2 inch of allowance, okay, like so. All right. So I went ahead to cut up. This is the front 2-piece. I cut it right side facing each other, and here is the front piece as well, 2-piece, right side facing each other, and I cut. Now next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead now to pin that up, and as well I'll do the same thing here as well. Pin it up, right side facing each other. Then after pinning, I will take it to the machine. I'm gonna stitch 1/2 inch away like this and end here. I'm gonna do the same thing, 1/2 inch away all the way like this. Then now for my waistband, I'll go ahead now to join it here. Right side facing each other, I'm going to join 1/2 inch away. So as you can see, I went ahead and join it, and I also did the same thing to the back piece. Next thing we're going to do now is we're going to be putting the right side facing each other. I'll go ahead to pin up the side seams, and as well I'm going to do the same thing to the crotch as well. I'll take it to the machine and stitch 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. As you can see, I went ahead and stitch and I overlock it. All right. Next thing we're going to do now is we'll go ahead now to fold the waistband into half. We'll just mark the center. Then I will do the same thing, fold it again into 4. I'm going to notch the 4 center of the waistband, and after doing so, I will take it. I'm going to be joining it to the short. That's just to fold it like this into 2. I will join, pin it up together, like as you can see me doing. After pinning, what I will do is to take it, I'm going to stitch all the way around while leaving 2 inch that I'm going to pass my elastic through, and here I will top stitch here 1/2 inch away at this top part. All right, as you can see, I went ahead and stitched at this top part, run a straight stitch all the way around. Then this elastic is around my waist measurement, okay? So I will just take a safety pin, pin the elastic, and I'm going to install it to put it inside the elastic casing that we create before. So when I'm here at the end, I'll just join the elastic together. Then I'll go ahead to close up that remaining hole that is remaining. After doing so, as you can see, this is what I have. Now, you go ahead to press it. That's to press it with low temperature for the elastic to be a little bit weak, okay? Now, the next thing I will go ahead to do now is I'm going to be hemming the downer part of the short. That's 4/2 inch and 1/2 inch. In what I'm going to hem it all the way around, and we are done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next project. Bye bye.